first day of Korsys Go West. We had some audio problems on the trip, so most of these videos will include voiceovers. We woke up in Luverne, Minnesota and drove to Mitchell, South Dakota to see the world's only corn palace. The drive was only about an hour and a half, so it was good to ease into driving the RV on the interstate. The outside of the Corn Palace is the most impressive part of the building. Inside, most of the building is a basketball court for a local college. There is an interesting collection of photos of the Corn Palace through the years. It shows you the different designs they have done on the outside.
And the best part of the Mitchell Corn Palace? It's absolutely free.
Alrighty, we are now in Chamberlain, South Dakota. There's a rest stop just east of the city that has a nice scenic overlook of the Missouri River. And we pulled off here. We're going to make some lunch, kind of relax for a bit. In total, we've driven about 3 hours today. We stopped at Mitchell Corn Palace in Mitchell, South Dakota. From here, we're going to drive, I don't know how far it is, but to the Badlands. And like I said, we're going to end up in Rapid City. So far, RV's nice to drive. It's a little loud up front, so it's hard to do any kind of talking while the RV's in motion. But so far, so good. Kat seems to be enjoying it. We're enjoying it. So let's have some lunch, and then we're gonna do. There's some hiking trails here too, so we're gonna walk around a little bit. Got some chili we're making for lunch. Some apples, and since we stopped, there's now a lump in our bed. Wonder who that is.
After lunch, we continued west across South Dakota down Interstate 90, but weren't on it for too long because the winds are really starting to pick up out of the northwest and it was really pushing us around. So we got off the interstate and took a state highway that actually ran parallel. It was kind of fun. We got to see kind of some small towns that we wouldn't normally have noticed going down the journey, and it was a lot safer due to the winds. You can see in this video that even though we are on the state highway, the winds are really making it hard to control the RV, but we eventually got there safe and sound.
It was top 4, probably the worst drive I've ever been on, and we live in Wisconsin. That was absurd. The winds are gusting, it says 25 miles an hour, but I think it's way more. But either way, we got off the interstate, we got off I-90, we ended up taking a state highway that kind of ran parallel. So it took a little bit longer, but it was a lot safer because it was 20 miles an hour less speed limit. We made it to the Badlands. There is a loop that takes us, we're way on the east side of Badlands National Park. There's a loop that takes us all the way around and ends at pretty much Wall Drug. So the next stop will be Wall Drug, but we're going to take our time going through Badlands National Park. Prairie dogs out there. Don't know if you can see them or hear me. Seems like the animals we've been seeing are bighorn sheep. They seem to be crossing the road up there and blocking us from getting through. Hello guys, we need to get through. Here we go, Wall Drug. This is already a circus. We're not even there yet. Let me tell you, that was a rough day of driving. We fought a northwest wind pretty much the entire ride and we were headed west. So like I said before, we got off the interstate. We took state highways all the way to Wall Drug. We got to Wall Drug. It was just a mess. So we kind of bought
our one little ornament and got out of there as quickly as we could. I've been before. It's a junk store. I don't recommend it. I maybe recommend looking at it from the outside, but that's about it. Now we finally got to our Harvest Host. Like I said yesterday, we stayed at a Harvest Host last night, and we're staying at one tonight. What Harvest Host is, it's a member site where you pay, I believe it was $67 that we paid with a 15% off discount, and you can stay at various breweries, wineries, places of interest, such as museums, for free. They also have an add-on package for, I think it was like $30 more a year. You can stay at golf courses. And you can stay at all these places for free as long as they have availability, but they just ask that you patronize the location, spend at least $20. So it's a very good way to see local sites and also to have a little bit of a discount on camping. The Harvest Host right tonight is called Naked Winery. It's a little quirky, as you can tell by the name, but like we've heard from Harvest Hosts, not that they're hit or miss, but it's a kind of an arrangement of everything. So we're excited to be done driving. We're going to go have a couple either beers or wines, and then we're going to have dinner. So signing off for tonight. We're up bright and early tomorrow. We got a lot more national parks, monuments, and forests to see.